Today we're going to cover all the updates that occurred during this week. And I'm going to start with the first one. It's our brand new AI Marketing Hub library version 0.8. So now your mission will be to prompt your agent, that being Codex or Claude, to update to the latest AI Marketing Hub library. And then after that, you can just prompt it, hey, update everything else. Because this was quite a wild week, everyone. We just cooked a lot. We used all those reset limits from Codex. I used like around maybe 6 of them. Used Claude Fable to the max as much as possible with proper orchestration layer, of course. And in the end, we cooked all of these, that being Social Media Hub, Ads Brain, Marketing Brain, Local SEO Brain, the AI Marketing Hub Scheduler, which I'm also going to cover in a bit, and also a few Codex integrations, plus, of course, the updates for these skills. So let's start with the first ones. Yep. For just information, if you want to know always what is new, you can just always search by tag. So same as I'm doing here, you can just put the new tag everyone, because I'm updating them time to time. And after 2 weeks, I'm just removing them. So let's go maybe by order. So first, I'm going to start with the Claude ads. This update was also made public for people also to try it. So if you're into ads, of course, if you're running any ads and those ads maybe are not performing, or you want those ads to perform even better, then of course set up your Claude ads and of course update the current skill. Next, we have Codex Obsidian, everyone. Okay, this one was outdated, so I'll just gonna update it in just a bit. I will just even do it right now live in 3, 2, and 1, so we will not see it anymore. Next one is, wow, this is a huge update. By the way, it's Brainstein version 1.2.0, and everyone, just for information, Brainstein is the one. Brainstein is the man. Why? Because it can create for you any sort of brains. That being, let's say, your business brain in full using Brainstein, or let's say maybe you want to have an accountant. You want to have maybe any sort of a CRM manager, whatever. I mean, any sort of manager you want to have, consultant for your business, for example. You can create agents, brain, using Brainstein skill, and it's one of the most underrated skills we have also inside our community. It's also one of my most used skills, because this is the skill that I'm using to update, create all the brains we have inside our community. Just for information, this brain was updated based on Fable 5 standards, so we have made that Fable 5 brain before, right? And we create all the philosophy, all the mentality, and we put all of these, by the way, all the Fable 5 mentality in general, because that's why I updated all the brains also. We have updated the sources because there were many Google updates, but additionally, we have put the Fable 5 mentality. And this is something big, by the way. So it's like basically updating the execution layer, in general, the workflow, the thinking patterns, to think always as Fable thinks when executing orders. So this is the whole update about Brainstein. So make sure you update Brainstein if you're using it. So if you want to create any sort of automation before accountant, maybe a sales persona, your own agents that want to have their own brains, for example, you can use Brainstein for that. We have Social Hub version 3.0.1, everyone. So once again, same principle we have applied. Fable 5 principles, mentality, philosophies, practices. And additionally, of course, we have reviewed in full the documentation from all the sources, right? Because here we're using many platforms: TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, X, YouTube, Meta, right? So even Reddit and X we have added. So in Social Hub, this update basically covers the Fable 5 principles as I mentioned before. And additionally, we have done a fresh new research in regards to the documentation that there is inside, because due to all of these crazy AI tools and scraping and all these things going around, there's a lot of new rules set in these platforms, everyone. And one important one that I want to mention to all of you, so if you're using computer use perhaps, or Playwright, so to create posts, whatever, it's okay, only let's say if you put them maybe as draft, or maybe to edit your ads live. But let's say if you use any of these automations for posting, let's say for posting automatically with Playwright, don't do it, because you'll be flagged. You'll be banned, shadow banned, you're not gonna get views. The main point here is that when you're using any sort of execution stuff, you can use platforms like Posties, so for example, or Potato. It's very important. Why otherwise? Because all these platforms, let's say all these social media platforms, they have a way on how you can automate your posts. They give you an OAuth, they give you an API. And using something else than that, let's say Playwright, can flag you. So please be very careful on that. Also, the agent will let you know that, hey, be extremely careful. But other than that, when you will set up your social media brain, for example, you'll be able to schedule your posts. So same as I have scheduled most of the time, most of all of them with where can I see all my posts, all my calendar in full, so I can able to see you, to show you. So these are my scheduled posts. For example, here I'm just scheduling only for a few platforms, not all, just LinkedIn and X, just to be there. So far, are they performing? Yes, quite well, not bad. The scheduled posts are quite good, by the way. But so far, I'm just putting them, plus some posts I'm posting automatically, manually. But all of these are being done through OAuth using Posters. By the way, I host it for free on Railway. It's $5 per month. And that's it. I mean, good application. It does its work well, easy peasy and done. So if you want to automate your social media posts, then of course follow best practices, and that you can achieve with the Social Hub version 3.0.1. The next one, which is very important and one of the most biggest flagships of our community, is Marketing Brain. Just for information, of course, the Marketing Library and the Marketing Brain is different, yeah? Just for information. So the Marketing Brain is next level. Now, I can't even tell you like how good it is. So Marketing Brain got 3 times better. We once again updated all the sources we had before from Google because we have done research in regards to the latest updates. We have expanded the brain, we have expanded the prompts, plus a few more execution layers, but other than that, everything else remains the same. We have updated also the Ultimate Beast plan so it will always work, because before it was not working quite well. Other than that, that's it. If you want to have like a nice, simple, very fast, maybe you have a 1-month client, right? You don't need to set up the whole business brain or client brain because it's huge. So if you have, let's say, 1-month contract or 2 weeks, or maybe just one execution, you can just use Marketing Brain for that. You can just prompt it, hey, set up for me a Marketing Brain for this business. And for that, you will need data for SEO API, because here is basically full-on prompts, it's scripts, it just gets everything in parallel, plus your Claude or Codex agent that crafts for you even a beast plan at the end, and you're going to have everything needed for marketing and how to scale their business. So once again, new version 0.2 of Marketing Brain. So everything here is as mentioned, because I have also updated Brainstein, of course. I have applied all those practices and principles to each and every individual brain, right? We have added also a few more guardrails, a few more commands, execution layers for each and every, not each and every, but half of the agents that are going. And of course, we had there a few fixes that needed to be fixed. So all of these were fixed. You can check it yourself if you're really interested. Other than that, it is better 2-3 times. So new update, Marketing Brain is there. So once again, just prompt your Claude, hey, update all my brains. That's it. And in future, if you want to set up a Marketing Brain for a client, like quite fast and easy, you can easily do it with the Marketing Brain. Local SEO Brain, again, fresh today, 21 hours ago. So yesterday I just posted it. Again, the exact same as I did with the Marketing Brain, I have done also with the Local SEO Brain. Full on Brainstein, Fable 5, audit principles, updated prompts, and basically that's it. I mean, it's easy as that. Nothing complicated here. The next one, we have the Ads Brain, the exact same thing. We have, by the way, in regards also to the ads, is very interesting, because before you were not able to do a proper execution layer. But right now with, I was experimenting with my current like Earnest agent plus Claude and Codex browser control. With Codex, it worked fantastic. So it set up for me all the Google ads. For now, they are as draft, but the strategy behind it was phenomenal. So you can combine this with your Claude Ads skill. Don't forget, if you want to go for full-on Premium Pro Max ads, combine your Claude Ads version 2 with Ads Brain, and you'll be basically a master in everything ads related. We have Claude SEO version 2.2.2. Wow, I think you know already our flagship. Claude SEO, we already have a lot of stars on it, and it's just growing and growing, and updates are going. And by the way, I'm planning to push the latest update, also the public, and now, by the way, it's version 2.2.3. I just made also a few more changes. Inside the repo, you'll also have a brain, because you're a pro member, right? You're the pro, you're the pro master. So you're not going to have only the skill, but right now, just put it as an experiment. I just put also the Claude SEO Brain to test it out, because slowly to make sure that each and every execution layer is properly set and put. The skills, yes, they execute. but at the same time, there's a specific SOP in place because I was testing execution only using skills and only using brains, you know, and they're both fantastic. And I'm like, okay, what is the difference right now? So one is faster, one is slower. So brains are giving it more depth and checkpoints, but skills are doing it faster based on execution. And I'm like, okay then, let's combine them both together. And that's what I did. For now, it's in beta. We have Claude SEO Brain, everyone, just for information. But in general, Claude SEO got a huge update, version 2.2.3. So we did also full-on prompt hygiene. We applied the Fable 5 principles. So make sure, of course, if you're doing an SEO audit, you know exactly what else to do, right? I don't need to explain you any sort. And I would like to show you also, because we are at Claude SEO right now, very fast, search Google. So look at these guys. It's beautiful and it's still growing. New record right now for this site. Once again, brand, fresh, how long it has already? 4 months, almost 4 months. The website was published on 23rd, January, February, March, 23rd of March. So in 4 days, it will have 4 months, full organic. Haven't made even that many blogs here. Whatever, all the traffic, mostly it's coming from Google search, from ChatGPT, and also from even from GitHub. GitHub gave a powerful backlink, so it's very strong. It's just growing. It's not stopping, and the repo itself and the site itself is just fantastic. It's doing well. We got over, I think, right now almost 12,000 stars, and it's still growing. It was just 10,000 stars like how many months ago? Not months ago, sorry, weeks ago. Like 1 week ago, it was 10K. So yeah, it's just growing more and faster, and this is fantastic. But everyone, that's it. These are all the updates. We're gonna update also a few more things in the calendar soon. So we're gonna have different sort of new events. But of course, make sure you join our next session. It's our AI Marketing Hub library here. It's in 3 days, everyone. So just make sure you add it to your calendar. And hope to see you there. This is our weekly updates. I hope you had a great weekend, everyone. And take care, drink water, and see you next time.